This is Funox filling in for Blaziken, Route 34 Thread. This is Random Thursdays. We got Team Cheeky Thing and Team Isuka going at it right now. Everybody want to see my face, man. I got the Triple G trolling me right now. You know what I mean? I got Andrew C. Fox over here with his girlfriend Tamasaur. Say hi. All right. Well, anyway, we got these. Oh wow, what is this? Double AD. I'm. This is pretty questionable on these pick choices here. Um, this looks like a Vayne top, and man, this is crazy, dude. I don't even know what to say. And then we got Richard Pack, standard, probably going AP as mid. Zafu playing Callista. Is questionable about his mechanics on Callista, especially since the nerf on her. Um, we'll see how this goes. Cheeky Thing, he's one of the top players that's here, but we'll see how this game is gonna flow out. I mean, Dragon Butter, known for his one trick Aurelias. He's probably like pretty. I would say I'll give him a mid gold, low goldish grade on his Aurelia. It's pretty good. Um, we have see Tiltmaster 9000 is the only person I know on the other team, Isuka. Everybody else is pretty new except Shidatsu on that Nautilus. She's known to support pretty often in the randoms. So those of you who don't know what randoms are, is that we get the highest CLO matched up with the lowest CLO, and then you just randomize the middle of them. What happened? Then fucking do it then, dude. I gotta work tomorrow too. So I see Fox just told me that he'll shoutcast a lot better than me. I got called out. So when the game actually does start, I'm to show him up. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I got guest star Tamasar here. Say what's up. Only her bottom half of her face is showing. It's good. Morgana. Yeah. Morgana, Jinx, and Leona. We'll see. The one thing is that I think Jinx should win the matchup because at early levels, Callista doesn't do the sustained damage that Jinx would probably bring to the table against the Callista, unless the Callista's good. But in this case, this is probably a silver player playing Callista, and I don't believe in when silver players play Callistas. Well, the Morg pick pretty much counters the Leona because the black shield. The wave player black shield. The Leona can't all in and stun the Jinx. You know what I mean? It's like a natural peel for her. So, and if the Callista gets snared, it's pretty much GG for the Callista. We're about to find out. Their bot lane is an unranked with a silverish kid. We do have the bot lane. He's a silver and an unranked, so this should be actually pretty close because this will be an interesting matchup. Actually, what I want to see is how this top lane Vayne is gonna go against this Dragon Butter. Dragon Butter is not. Oh my God, this is really trolley poly. Well, they don't have exhaust, but they do have the smite, which can give that. If one of them goes to that the warrior smite, it gives a 20% less damage with true damage burn. You know, which I don't know if Richard Pack would go that way. He might go to the purple one. So, well, is it not working? I'm just fucking talking, dude. How is it not working?
legit think your mic's not working, dude.
Okay, how would I fix my mic problem?
Hold on. I'm checking through my phone.
Oh, dude, you gotta change the overlay.
Dude, I don't know anything about
Oh no,
this.
it is working. It just I don't know why it doesn't work on the TV there.
You
You gotta switch to.
No, you just said it's working, right?
Yeah, it's working. I don't know why it's not working there though. No, but you gotta change overlays. Yeah, Devin, I don't know why audio doesn't work.
No, it's good now. Should be good now.
Hello.
Yeah, just wait like fucking 3 minutes or some shit. Is your mic working? Say some shit.
Hello. I don't know if it's working. I can't hear anything.
Is this even on? Oh my god.
Oh, this level 1 fight. Jinx got first blood on the Leona.
You can just view it from the client.
Am I supposed to be?
Are you hearing yourself?
No, I don't hear myself.
I heard. Like, I opened the stream on my phone and it's working.
Those are headphones. Yeah, let me check my phone.
I opened
What
the
is
stream on
this?
my phone and it's working.
Oh, so you can hear me though.
I can hear you on stream through my phone, but I don't.
Okay.
And also you can hear it. No, I'm not hearing it.
Well, that was
I don't think so. I'll go double check though.
well, that was a very interesting level 1. This is going to be a very uphill battle now because giving Jinx that snowball effect, she's going to turn into a natural hyper carry. That was a good start for Team Isuka. Interesting to see that what kind of smite build that the Vayne is going to go through. You know? Oh, so it's the Morgana's mid with the Nautilus support here. Richard Pack, he's he's gold right now, but I think that's mainly because he doesn't do any ranked lately. He was a plat, semi-diamond last season. He does have mechanics. He does have questionable decision making though. So this will be interesting to see how he can carry out his team here. We're gonna have this top lane Dragon Butter. He's getting harassed by this the Vayne. That's hard for early game poke from the Vayne. Let's see over here Zafu. Zafu on this Kalista. I haven't really seen him play Kalista. He always asks questions about how to play Kalista though. So we'll see how his mechanics with that champion is. We don't really see that much top lane Vaynes in randoms or even in ranked lately. So I mean, we'll see how that works out well top lane for the team comp. Because as of right now, they have really no tank for their team except the Leona. So oh, okay. There's quite a bit of exchange up top right there. We have Tilt Master. He's usually a there you go. Oh, do you see okay, exhaust burn. Oh, Zafu burns heal. Oh, and he goes back into that. This is what I was talking about. When you see those silver players trying to play high mechanical champions like Kalista, it just doesn't work out sometimes. He does make those questionable decisions like high seal cap. Oh, Shidatsu pulls him in. Oh, it's going to be another kill. Oh, this is not looking good for the other Team Cheeky thing. Okay, so he gets shut down. Lee Sin's another champion. If you snowball with him, it gets pretty tough to handle, especially with a person who's pretty good with the insecting with Leo. Ooh, okay, is Vayne going to go for this kill? No. All right, we got the mid lane. This rune with this Runeglaive item that came on the last patch, we've been seeing an influx of Ezreal mid AP players lately. Oh, okay. Getting a little risky with the Vayne on the top lane over there. There's the two mid laners are now, so it's gonna be like a wet noodle fight basically. Oh, Dragon Butter. Oh, with that kill. All right, now you see Dragon Butter. He plays mostly in ARAMs half the time, so people don't know what he really plays. But his Aurelia is actually one of his better champs, and he knows how he does play it very well. So, you can't underestimate. Another thing about randoms is that a lot of people will lane against these lower ELO players and think they can, you know, bully them out, but then they get caught, like, slipping like that. Like, as you see right there, that Vayne is supposedly a plat player, but, you know, a high plat player, and then he gets caught out by, Dragon Butter, who's a silver player. It's kind of hard to shoutcast by yourself. It's, like, really boring.
No, bro, that's why you need and this is why you need another caster with you. Our game expired.
That's pretty sad.
Well, I am a boring shoutcaster.
So I got you.
I have Blaze here, Rude34, Thread joining me again. We've been seeing early jungle presence from the Lee Sin, who is Cheeky Thing, but nothing really from the Eve.
Hold
what
on.
Are you doing? Oh,
I'm sorting everything out.
Okay, so right now, the Jinx has a 3-1 lead against Callista into, he's got the dagger for some reason for first item. I mean, I understand that the Callista did get nerfed this last patch, so I don't know why Zafu is playing. I mean, unless you're really comfortable with the champion, I always stray away, even though you get nerfed, to stay away from those kind of champions,
Right, and I think a better purchase instead of the dagger would have been another Doran's Blade. At least get a little bit more AD, a bit of lifesteal, just to help you out in lane. That little bit of attack speed you get from dagger isn't going to help you. And hook lands from the Nautilus. Yamato's son. Oh, but Cheeky Thing, he puts a lot of damage onto Tiltmaster 5000. Ezreal ult is going to come down. Richard, pack special.
He should ran. There you go. He runs. There you go. Stun. And then there's going to be a triple kill. There's going to be triple kill. Zafu needs to focus. Why is he backing off? He should jump in. Keep autoing. Oh, well, there you go. When a Jinx gets out of position like that and locks down, that's really bad for the Jinx. I think in that case, she got a little cocky because she does have the item advantage.
Right. Very bad positioning. Was in melee range right next to Leona.
Yeah, which is not good. They don't have the Morg with them. See, if the Morg was in that fight, she has that wiggle room to be out of position because she can't get black shielded.
Right.
Other than that, she needs to keep her, distance or positioning, make sure she knows when to go in, when not to go in.
Right, now looking at this top lane, Dragon Butter was able to pick up the kill, but has now a 20 CS deficit to Isuka on this Vayne with Smite.
Well, see, this is where you find the ELO difference, A lot of it is not all about the kills. Even though she has that 1 kill lead, that 20 CS deficit makes up for that 1 kill. You know what I mean?
Right. And so with the new enchantment, which is the Sated Devourer, I think it gives a lot more wiggle room for more attack speed people with Smite. And Tiltmaster coming in. Very nice stun to the wall.
Okay, flash burn. Ulti burn from Morgana. All right, the Vayne gets the kill. Now, you don't want a Vayne to snowball, no matter if she's playing top lane as an ADC, because she will literally, if she's a good Vayne, she will literally 1v5 your team.
Yep. Vayne has a very high carry potential, high skill cup, at the same time does a lot of damage.
Poking. Oh, she does not see the Eve. Burns flash. Okay. Black shield.
Right, it looks like Cheeky Thing is...
First top lane.
Oh, Chitoge's Bay is going to pick up Cheeky Thing trying to solo the dragon.
Oh, wow,
I guess he didn't realize he was sitting on a ward.
Okay. That was a very nice ward. I mean, a nice ulti by Jinx. So, this is another thing. If you have the 2 hyper carries getting fed, such as the Vayne and the Jinx, this will be very hard for a team comp that they have on the other team with Cheeky Ting. Lee Sin will fall off, especially if he does not snowball early.
Lee Sin does fall off. However, AP Ezreal does a lot of damage into the late game. Lots of wave clear. Solar trying to go for the solo kill, but that Denlathkin's going to black shield himself. Looks like he'll just be able to survive. Tiltmaster 5000 is coming in, getting Solari very low. He uses E already. And Tiltmaster 5000 on a killing spree, 3-0 and 2 onto this Eve.
Standard Richard Pack making these questionable plays here. He is a very good player. I give him that, but he does make questionable decisions. It doesn't help that you cannot see the Eve though.
Right, that Eve is very dangerous. Also, just picking up her Runeglaive enchantment. Hook's gonna land onto Zafu. Traps behind him. He's gonna get stunned up by the Nautilus. Okay. Oh, but ult goes on to Chitoge's Bay. He's very low.
There you go. He needs to kite back. Okay. They're playing it very risky here because in this situation, they should actually be playing a lot safer, especially with Zafu not building damage early. He's rushing a Bork where standard you should, I mean, preference, but oh, there's another kill on the Vayne. This is what you want to do too.
Right.
You want to get the Vayne behind. Um, you know, you want to camp him. You want to get your Aurelia fed. Fed Aurelias are scary, all right?
Yeah, Vayne actually looks like she's going for the Warrior Enchantment instead of, oh, it's just super quiet, all right.
All right, so one thing is, you know, lower ELO players like to rush this Bork build. A lot of NA pro players like to rush Bork, but in actuality, you get more damage out of rushing BT and into Runins. You get the more sustained damage. Richard Pack does miss his ult.
Right, he is going to miss his ult. And Tiltmaster 5000 sitting in the wings right there, but it looks like Cheeky Thing has an idea of where he's at.
There he is.
There's going to be a bit of a duel right now.
Morgana,
5000 getting very low.
Okay, Q
Shut down gold going on to Lee Sin. You still have to respect Lee Sin's early game damage.
Richard Pack missing all of his skill shots.
Right, it looks like that Denlath kid maybe just be able to make it out. But he's very low. He's playing with fire right there.
He is
trying
playing
to clear
with
those.
He has no ult. He just used all of his skills. Richard Pack could all in him potentially. Like I was saying before, Blaze, you know, you've asked me before when the patch was coming out, how the Callista change is going to happen. Do you rush the Bork? No, Richard Pack just misses the opportunity to kill.
Dragon Butter trying to go all in on Isugo here. Isugo's very low, but he has enough kiting potential to just barely make it out. And Isugo did actually go for the Devour Enchantment, looking to be able to use it a lot more with Vayne. With the Devour passive, once you get Sated Devour, you will actually be able to proc Vayne's W passive every 2 autos instead of 3s. Because every other auto attack, it'll proc your on hits twice. So we have Tiltmaster here trying to come in for a gank. The one thing about Eve, you can't see it unless, you know, they're in range for it. So this is pretty risky. Right.
This is interesting though, you know, with the advantage that this is the ult coming in by Shidatsu. She misses her hook. Okay, Zafu slashes in.
Very good knockup on the Chichoge's bait. He's gonna have
by
to flash out. TP from Dragon Butter is coming in.
And Shidatsu
so very
there you
low.
go, dead.
And Cheeky Thing is gonna pick up Chitoge's bait off screen while Dragon Butter picks up Shidatsu, and what looked like it was about to be a really good play for the blue team ended up as a much higher advantage for the red team.
Very good counter.
Really nice gank, counter gank by Cheeky Thing and a teleport by Dragon Butter. Alright.
It's funny because if you look at the camera, you're gonna see Blaze's body.
Well, you know, I'm fat. You know, that's the only thing you usually do see these days.
Only Blaze's scene. Yeah, right there.
All right, now.
Looks like red team is trying to go for the dragon. They do succeed this time. Last time Cheeky Thing tried to do it, he got sniped by the Jinx. Interesting thing about this bot lane right now, their CS is almost even. But in my opinion, with that lead Jinx had and with the build that they're going, Jinx should be able to bully these two, Leona and the Jinx. I mean, Leona and the Callista out of the lane to deny them CS.
Right. Jinx picking up the Infinity Edge. Callista with the Blade of the Ruin King. I would definitely give a higher advantage to the Infinity Edge with a lot more crits.
The miss.
Going to flash in and miss, but he's going to try to hit the ultimate.
There it is. Richard Pack getting low. Ignited. And Tiltmaster overextends into tower and dies. Vayne. Oh, wow. Vayne just comes in and picks up a kill.
Gets only slowed by Dragon Butter, but nice run by Shidatsu. Lets her up there. Oh, and it looks like that Denlath is going to barely live, but Cheeky Thing is going to pick up a kill onto the Vayne. Shidatsu's getting really low right now. Looks like Cheeky Thing might be able to pick up another kill here.
Cheeky Thing double kill over here.
Right, and right now Cheeky Thing 5, 2, and 4 on this Lee Sin jungle, making a lot of plays on the map. He's participated in 9 out of his team's 12 kills.
Cheeky Thing looks like he's going to be the backbone of this game for his team, you know. Unless the Callista and the Aurelia get super fed and just hyper carries, they can make up for when the Lee Sin falls off, because he will eventually fall off.
Looks like 1v1? 1v1 here from Zafu.
Okay.
Got a lot of damage on the Chitoge's Bay. Chitoge's Bay didn't really kite back, just mainly took the damage.
She should be orb walking.
Right. Cheeky Thing grabbing his red buff now.
All in.
They're going to die, but Yamato 794 is just going to...
Misses the ulti.
This is a Callista ult. little bit of a waste there. That Denlap kid looks like he's going to pick up the blue buff from the blue team.
I mean, this game actually looks pretty even right now. Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, who do you think has the advantage at the moment?
Right now, I really want to give the advantage to the red team. They're a little bit more of an early game team, and they're grabbing an advantage right now. However, if it goes a little bit later, with the Jinx and the Vayne, they have a pretty good shot. But the one thing the blue team does have to worry about is their real lack of tanks.
Yeah.
Eve late game is just a really bad tank, and Nautilus, you're just a support. You won't be able to pick up as many tank items as any other laner would.
Yeah, right now, in my opinion, I would have to say they either close this game out early or get the Vayne super fed. Oh,
Right.
she gets pulled in.
What's going to land onto
Okay.
Zafu?
Ulti.
Ultimate's going down, but Chitoge's bait is just not
Oh,
putting
he
out
gets
damage.
slammed.
But
Zafu
Tilt
runs into the Nautilus, and then that's a double kill for the Jinx. Oh, Lee Sin comes in, gets the shutdown. Oh,
Very
he
nice
gets,
heal
she
by
gets
Jinx, but the ultimate's going to execute her anyway. Let's see. With Isuka, on this top lane Vayne with Smite, with having no Ignite, she really has to be able to bully out this Aurelia a lot more. As we saw earlier in the game, Aurelia was able to get a very nice TP down to bot lane and get a good amount of kills there.
But she
Vayne
did
take
lose
the
her.
tower, though.
Yeah, she did lose the tower early. That's one thing that might hinder them. Because Vayne, if all else fails, they could split push.
Right,
Vayne,
Dragon Butter going in on Isuka right here.
Okay.
Vayne's going to drop the smite onto it. That's a lot of damage coming out from the Vayne.
And also, you get 20% mitigated damage coming out from there.
Oh, hits them into the
Ooh,
wall. But
oh,
looks like
blind
Dragon Butter-
spot. Oh.
Right, Dragon Butter's be able to pick up the kill there. Didn't have vision in that bush. Maybe if he had a ward up, could have warded in there. But Dragon Butter using the bush very well to avoid damage from the Vayne.
You would never want to face check a bush with no vision on Aurelia.
Right.
That will not be safe.
And right now, Dragon Butter actually has a CS advantage, 88 to 81.
And she has a kill KDA advantage right now.
Right, so right now, if Aurelia is able to pick up the Trinity Force before, since Vayne doesn't have her Bork yet, Aurelia will be able to really bully this Vayne all in her constantly. Vayne will not have the Bork to self-heal
cheeky
herself.
thing, ganking. He comes in. Oh, Morg gets kicked.
He's actually going to miss
He's
the
gonna
Q
miss
there,
the
but
Q.
Morg is running
Ulti gets
the
missed. I haven't seen Richard Pack land
dodging
one
both
hit
skill
ulti yet.
shots
Oh,
there. It looks like
Ignite
that
is
Gemma kid's gonna
landed.
Try to
Q
pick up the
double-
kill onto Solari before he goes down, but looks like it's no good.
Once
Shidatsu
again,
looks like he's going to go in.
Okay,
Oh,
nice
but a
ulti
nice
comeback.
save from
Oh,
Zafu.
she
but
goes
she
back
chooses to go
into
back in.
This is a.
Chooses to go back in right there, but luckily still gets saved.
Yeah,
in the end.
that was very close. She had to burn flash. She didn't need to burn flash. She should have just took the safe out. She tried to go back in for, I don't know why she wanted to do that.
Right, Zafu with the Callista ult
That was a
saved
clutch,
her life.
yeah.
But she decided to go back in right there for some reason. Cheeky thing trying to pick up a kill onto Isuka here. But looks like Isuka will be able to just get out.
Richard Pack playing a little bit dangerous with that 3 bars of health with the Vayne Eve around. He should know that the Eve is around. Zafu taking free hits.
Lots of damage just went on to him. He did the same thing that Chitoge Beta was doing earlier, and just taking free hits from the enemy AD carry and not fighting back.
You should never, as an AD carry, take free hits. If she autos you, you'll auto back.
Right.
You ain't about to you ain't about that life. You know what I mean?
Yep. And right now, looking at the builds from both AD carries, it looks like the Callista is going to go for Bork's second item. Trap's going down. Very nice hook onto Yamato.
Bork is already out there, by the way.
Right there.
Okay,
Zafu's kiting up.
ult in.
Ult lands onto Chitoge's Bay with the slow. Oh, but
She ults the Leona. Wow. Okay.
Right. Jinx was just barely able to make it out there. So that's a good on there. Oh, but the Q's going to land on Tiltmaster 9000. Cheeky thing is just doing so much damage right now with the Warrior Enchantment, Black Cleaver, plus the Brutalizer.
She's getting brave. Callista going in.
Tiltmaster's flashing is actually just going to die right there. Very nice dive from the red team on there. Yamato is taking a lot of turret shots. Looks like he's going to get saved.
Is he going to get an ulti coming out from Jinx? No. Super Mega Death Rocket was used earlier for, I don't know who used it, who she used it on.
Right. Now, Solari's trying to go and pick up the kill.
Gank.
Jinx has no flash and no mana
Standard
right
Richard
now.
Pack losing. Oh, Leo gets picked off, all-inning the Vayne.
Right, and that kill is going to go over to
That's the scary thing about having 2 AD hyper carries in a game. They could just auto you to death even though, you know, you're low. They get that life steal. Down on Callista, she's going Randuin's second item.
I'm gonna steal a chair. Stealing his chair for a bit, thank you.
All right, come in here, Blaze.
All right, I have a chair now. Okay, and so looking at the Eve, looks like she's gonna go for a bit more damage.
Oh,
with her
Morgana's
Rune Glaive.
looking in the jungle. Cheeky thing caught out in the jungle. This is an ulti coming out from Morgana. This is a shutdown gold coming to Eve.
Shutdown gold onto the Eve. Morgana has a lot of defensive capabilities with the Black Shield, is able to save herself a lot of times. But as I was saying, looking at the Eve, only 38 farm, hasn't really been farming.
Oh, all in by. Okay, Richard Pack getting caught out again.
So he did have to use Flash and E, and the kill's going to go over to
Vayne.
Isuka. Right, on the Vayne. Very nice kills. And it
This
looks like...
this should be a dragon for them right here.
Right. Blue team does have 2 smites. It looks like Jinx is attacking over the wall.
Oh, they're turning it. Nautilus went on top of the AD carry.
Looks like
they're
she's
finished in
just
dragon.
trying to do some zoning right here, but she has
There's
a
the
lot of
ulti
spears
coming
in
down
her.
on the. They're focusing the Leona. Ugh. All right.
Very nice W landing on there, and looks like...
And the ulti comes out. Ichitoge is big, kills the Callista.
Right, he's going to pick up the Callista at the end right there.
See, this is why I kind of against rushing that Bork at the beginning. It's because not that much people have that much health at the beginning of the game this early in the stage.
Right.
So percentage of max health is not going to do that much, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you have the BT, you're doing damage while life stealing. You know?
Right. Looks like Cheeky Thing is trying to go for a kill. Chitoge's Bay.
Oh,
hits the
Q lands.
smite.
Chitoge gets caught.
Man, right now Cheeky Thing, he's going for more damage above anything else. But as I was saying, looking at the Eve, she's going for more AP items, looking for a more damage-oriented build. But right now, I think the team really needs a tank.
Team
Dragon
needs a
Butter
tank.
looking to dive that Denelath kid, but
Looks like he's going for a glacial, a frozen heart for the second item, which is pretty smart because they have 2 auto attack based carries on their team, and Richard Pack mistimes the Zonias.
Right, that Denelath kid has been escaping a lot of these deaths. Only 0, 2, and 6, but with the amount of times he's been ganked by Cheeky Thing, that's actually a pretty good score.
Yeah, but it goes credit to show that Richard Pack's been missing a lot of his skill shots and mistiming that. Like you said, if he timed that Q with the Zonias, he would have got that kill.
Yes, definitely would have gotten that kill.
Tilt Master coming in, Ez gets caught again. Richard Pack does, he should be planting some pink wards out there.
Yeah, at the same time, though, Richard, with this smite mid-Ezra, is putting down a lot of damage.
Yes.
Already has the Rune Glaive, plus the Luden's Echo. Has a lot of DPS. Oh, he's going to ult down the middle. Is it going to pick anybody up? Looks like it's not actually going to pick anybody up right there. But wow, that was a lot of damage.
Made Tilt Master 5000 go back into base to heal.
Right. He actually has no MR right now.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
It's kind of hard, too, because, the big changes on the AP items. Needlessly large rod just got nerfed.
Right.
I mean, cost is lower, but overall it's a AP. Works with the Ez now too, and they did fix the bug where the Luden Echo doesn't proc off the Q anymore.
Yeah.
So you have here Callista on the finish the Rudens, and then we have Jinx finish the IE and the PD. Looks like I'm guessing the Jinx will go into Last Whisper as well as the Callista.
Right. Toadmaster going in, but he's just so
Oh,
squishy.
he
He's
just
going
got
in and
all
just
in.
evaporating right there. That's one of the problems with Eve. She does put down a lot of damage early game,
But gets melted.
yeah, it gets melted. It's very, very squishy. Has no defensive items. Going into Zonias, but that's leaning more towards offensive over anything else. That Denlath kid face checking a little bit, but thank God for that Black Shield. Is going to save his life.
So Vayne knocks Leona away. Morgana forces a Zonias early.
Isuka's actually going to solo kill out Richard.
Kill Richard Pack, and he helps picks up the kill on the Lee Sin.
Right. Shidatsu ulted Lee Sin there, locking him down for just enough, but Shidatsu's
taking free damage over here.
But a very nice Q.
Okay,
and the snipe from Chitoge's Bay is going to snipe out Yamato. Zafu's getting really
burns
low right
early heal to get away.
Right. Going to use his Q to dash out, but wow, that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot
plus the red buff that should be able to pick up Zafu.
And that's another kill for Jinx.
Right, and red team now with the kill advantage, but right now they really need to try to siege mid tower. Ezreal's down at the moment. have a chair anymore.
You just drop down the knowledge, and I'll just hype it.
Okay, I'll drop down the knowledge. Okay. So they're gonna seize the mid tower there. Chitoge's base gonna pick up the mid tower. Very good. 11-6 and 3 right now. This Jinx is very ahead.
See, a Jinx at 11-6-3 is very scary. So I mean, they're gonna have to either try and go all in the Jinx killing. But see, that's the thing too. If they go in for the Jinx, then the Vayne free kills everybody.
Right, and Vayne actually has finished the Sated Devour. He's going to be able to put down a lot more DPS. Also has the Blade of the Ruin King finished.
That's
right now,
scary.
looking at the teams, however, I think that Cheeky Thing is going majority damage. Picked up a Randuin, though. But Eve, for all the early game pressure she put down, she's in a really weak spot right now. Hasn't completed a second item yet. Has no MR. This Ezreal is just evaporating her. Right now, I think it would have been a little bit better. Try to spec into more tanky items. Try to put down a little bit more. Be a tank for your team, because your team really doesn't have
Looks
one.
like they're trying to set something up. Vayne gets caught out. Oh, burns a flash. Ulti comes in early. Shidatsu misses the hook. Zafu ultis. Okay, this is a crazy team fight. TP coming in by Dragon Butter. Oh my god, they just got deleted. They get caught out.
Right, no one there was actually focusing
Zafu
Isuka or Chitoge's Bay.
Honestly, was not auto-attacking the whole time, which also went into the... Oh, and then Richard Pack just eases in and kills the Vayne.
Gonna pick up Isuka there. Isuka also with no
Okay,
MR.
can Richard Pack salvage something? Ease out.
He's gonna miss. But in that team fight, no one was really focusing Isuka or Chitoge's Bay. Both 80 carries were able to drop so much damage onto them.
And he eases in and kills the Eve. But he doesn't realize, oh my god, he misses... I don't know where that thing was going.
Gonna have to burn the flash to get the kill. So in the end, Solari trading is 1-for-1.
That Ian was questionable. I would have poked out a little bit more, try to get him low, you know?
Right, but look like he was a little desperate trying to pick something up.
Yeah.
There, man. Blue team's gonna possibly grab the dragon right here. They have no jungler at the moment, so they should be a little bit careful. Looks like they're just gonna make it out. Cheeky Thing
at this
hits onto that Denlaf.
Oh, he goes all in here. And Leona goes in to help him. They're focusing the wrong guy here. Leona ultis the Jinx. She's getting melted. What is he good? Oh, there he goes. The shutdown goes to Callista.
Oh, but Isuka's in the fight now. Dragon Butter trying to get him, but not quite enough.
Zafu running away. He is not auto-attacking enough, in my opinion.
Right. As an 80 carry, your job is to put down DPS, and that's something that Zafu hasn't really been doing. Q's going to hit onto Vayne, but Cheeky Thing going to decide better, not go in on it.
There he goes. There's the Eve coming in again. Ultis and just deletes. See, that's another thing. Potentially, Eve can delete somebody like that.
You can delete someone like that.
But at this point, Eve is just getting picked off by the Ez because she has no MR.
Right. Well, she did just pick up the Negatron cloak, but it's not going to be just enough. Ezra hasn't gotten the Void Staff yet, however, so there's still some hope. But, looking at the gold right now, a slight advantage for the blue team. Not even quite 1,000, but this game has been really back and forth. Isuka trying to...
Looks like they're going for this Baron here. See, this is another thing with the Devour on the Vayne here. It's just like melting the Baron, like just ridiculously quickly.
Yeah, like I said, every other auto procs the passive. Look at that. So much damage going out instantly, and they're able to take that Baron under red team's nose. They didn't even know it was happening.
So right now, the blue has all the pressure because they do have that Baron buff and they can siege it. Especially with this Jinx being super fed right now.
Right. 3 core items already finished.
I mean, she'll be melting people. And then she has another BS sword.
Right. Probably going to look for the Bloodthirster now.
Bloodthirster.
Get some lifesteal into her build.
Standard. See, this is where Zafu... The Callista is not building into the situation here. I mean, I understand he might want that Bloodthirster, but he needs to build that Last Whisper because they do have the Nautilus who's building armor with the Eve and the Morgana all have armor because they all have Zonias and the Randuins.
They're both getting Zonias. Another thing, picking up the Bloodthirster here, he's skimping out on his damage quite a bit. You really need that Last Whisper to get through that armor penetration. But that's another thing. No, Zafu hasn't really been in these fights, hasn't been putting out the consistent DPS that he needs to.
He's
a lot
not
of it has just been
auto-attacking.
coming from Ezreal, from the Aurelia from Cheeky Thing, but not a lot of it is from him.
Oh man, look at this. That Ezreal Q. Lee Sin gets hooked in. Shidatsu ulting the Leona. Zafu is kind of not really attacking very much. They just get deleted by a Jinx ult. Now Richard Pack is just doing his best to just back out. He mistimes that Q again.
Right, and right now the problem with the red team is nobody's getting to the backline. Yeah, Chitsuge's Bay and Isuka is getting chunked out a bit, but no one's really getting that much damage onto the backline. Cheeky Thing and Yamato are both going in, but with Yamato not focusing who he needs to focus, and Cheeky Thing going mostly damage, Cheeky Thing goes in, gets blown up, and Vayne isn't focusing correctly.
Ian.
Suga trying to go for something there, decides against it.
Richard Pack chasing the Vayne. This should be dangerous territory because he should know that the Eve is right around there.
Eve is invisible. He may not know,
he
but
got
he sees
noticed.
it now.
There you go. Zafu burns the heal. Like every team fight I've seen so far from the Kalista, she's not auto attacking, which Kalista needs to auto attack. Especially with the Runin, she's building stacks on like at least 3 members of the opposing team. So they need to keep auto attacking, but from what I'm seeing in the team fights, he's not doing any of that. He's queuing and auto backing and then not doing any damage after that.
Right, you have to be really confident on your positioning when you're playing Kalista. And I could understand why he's a little bit scared, though. There's not too much on his team to peel for him. Aurelia, Lee Sin, and Yamato looking for are more dive champions above anything else.
Well, see, I mean, the Leona actually could peel for the Kalista. Lee Sin plays it right at this point. I think they should fight more front to back rather than trying to dive the back line, you know?
Right.
So what they need to do is just peel for the Kalista. Lee Sin should save his insecting for whoever's in the front.
Cheeky Thing is a much more of an aggressive player, not really like that. He's going in 1v5 right now.
Right,
and it looks
1v5,
like
he
he's
gets
gonna
caught out, he
blow
gets deleted.
up.
They don't understand right now that, you know, the Jinx is huge, so they cannot be doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
There you go, Dragon
Cheeky
Butter
Thing
gets caught.
Right now, Cheeky Thing is getting really greedy. He's playing a lot like solo queue mentality, trying to 1v5 the team. You can't really do that in some random games. You really should try to play with your team at least a bit. Looking at him right there, he went in 1v5. His team just wasn't there with him. It was a really questionable play.
Here's Richard Pack. He's going to try and defend this mid.
And he go down.
He chunks 3 of their team, and he eased into the Morgue Mine.
Right. Right now, looking at the 2 carries of blue team, Jinx, 16, 8, and 10. Vayne, 11, 6, and 7.
Those
Both
are
of the
scary.
members they need to be fed are fed. And look, a 6K gold advantage, inhibitor down. Blue team is really ahead at this stage of the game.
I don't know what they can do at this point. I mean, they got to really utilize this this team comp, I guess. I mean, you know, they should be more tankier on the red team side. They should be able to, they have true damage coming out from the Aurelia. Should be able to melt their carries in the back line.
Looks like red team is going to try to pick up the dragon here. Blue team isn't quite in the position to take it, so it looks like they're going to give it to the red team. Only the second one, however, so it's not too bad.
But this is what they need, though. They do need this one because the second dragon buff is the one that gives them, you know, extra damage on top of the towers and objectives. So that's what they need at this point. This is going to be a tough comeback if red team has any hopes of coming back of this game. They do have to, you know, Cheeky Thing. He, like that earlier team play they did earlier was that he dove into 1v5. I think he has to stop doing that. He should trust in his team a little more, or play around his team rather.
Right, and right now he has Randuin's and the Thornmail, so he has a bit of armor. But looking at the Jinx, she already has 4 core items. With the Bloodthirster, she should be able to heal up a good amount of damage from the Thornmail. And since Cheeky Thing not having that much any other tanky stats besides what he has from the Randuins from the Thornmail, he's getting blown up really quickly. Has a good amount of health, but right now he's going in 1v5 is just instantly blowing up. Same with Leona, she's going in as well, but she's also not focusing the correct people. She really needs to get better at that.
Right now, you can see Richard Pack on Ezreal mid. He's farming really well right now, but I mean, it looks like on a lot of team fight he's not available. He looks
Right.
like he's you know, a lot of team fights look like it's a 1v4s. I mean, farming is good, but at this point you really need to be on the team, especially when you're the primary damage dealer, because the AD carry is actually failing to actually pump out that damage that they need.
Right. Richard has always been good at farming, but in this game, he just hasn't really been there in the team fight. Drops the ultimate a lot of the time, gets some damage done, but isn't really in there to clean up until a lot later into the fights. Right now, I think if Red Team wants to win this, they really have to group up a bit, and they have to play a little bit more passively, and they really have to get into the back line. But at the same time, Morgana, she can just black shield one member and ultimate herself trying to peel for the back line. Nautilus can almost do the same thing. And right now, blue team's carries are just so strong. Both AD carries have 4 core items. 4. Lots of smack talk going on right now.
Oh,
Isuka's taking a lot of damage from the Ezreal.
Are we not talking loud enough? Okay, we have a split pushing from the blue team on top lane here. This is actually pretty hard because it's going to be hard for them to even like 1v3 a Jinx at this point because of the fact that she's so fed. She could she's melting this dragon butter, but
The stun is going
because
down. She's alone,
Zafu
however.
catching him right here. Rens kills the Jinx.
Right, a little bit of a miscommunication from the blue team, it seemed like. Evelyn kept pushing while Jinx was backing off. And it looks like red team is going to look to try to grab the Baron here.
This is a perfect opportunity because they do want to be in this 4v5 situation. Morgana gets caught here.
Zonya's
Oh,
out,
this
but-
is a very bad situation for the blue team. She ulties, but it's too late.
And shutdown gold onto Lee Sin, killing the Vayne.
Oh, they just threw this game. The blue team just really threw this game right now.
Right.
At this point in the game of 35 to 40 minutes, an ace is huge because, you know, the death timers are forever. And
Right.
people are tanky enough to tank the towers, and, you know, ADs are enough to melt the towers.
Right, Dragon Butter also the Trinity Force is going to take down this tower really fast. Looks like red team might be able to pick up an inhibitor before they leave. And that one little miscommunication from the blue team is really affecting them right now.
Now they need to back off. A lot of people do make the mistake of, you know, overstaying the after they take the inhib after an ace. You know, they fail to see the death timers. But you know, as they do have Cheeky Thing, who is pretty good at this game, so he knows the death timers. He does, I guess, command his team a little better. The one thing that might be bad is that, you know, Richard Pack does have his voice of his own at times, so it might conflict with their shot calling.
Right, and Tillmaster 9000 trying to look for a pick right here.
Zafu actually just recalls
goes
out,
down.
but that might put his team in a bad position.
Stun is going to go down onto Tiltmaster, but the W lands. Leona's forced to flash out. Is one more Q going to come down? Tiltmaster 5000 is going to pick up the kill onto the Leona.
They could have actually turned that fight if Zafu stayed to fight. They could have cutted this fight out and killed the Eve.
Right.
This is not a good situation for them. Blue might take this Baron again. They're gonna start it right here. They're gonna force this right here. They're gonna force it right now.
Vayne and the Jinx
Aurelia
offers-
TPing in, and oh wow, instantly deletes. This is the damage of the AP mid Ezreal on the Runeglaive.
Right, but right now
Zafu,
nobody's touching the Jinx.
Jinx just freely killing everybody. Oh wow, double kill. Richard Pack misses the Q on the Jinx, but he does get the double kill on Nautilus and the Eve.
Right now, Jinx has to go back. Look, there are minions knocking on the bottom inhibitor turret, as well as minions not hitting on the Nexus towers. She has to back and start clearing those waves.
Oh no, she's actually trying to farm the top lane, which is not what she needs to do. Bot lane is getting pushed by the minions. Mid is getting pushed by the super minions. This is a questionable call. This is what I'm talking about. You know, when you see the lower ELO players, they don't see these situations coming out.
They should have lost that shit.
Lots of laughing is
Lots of laughing, lots of like smack talking coming out. The hype is real in this game.
Right, lots of things going down. Looks like red team going to try to pick up the third dragon of the game. Blue Tower is actually going to get destroyed.
Blue
from
tower
top
on the
side.
bot, third tower, and the second top tower is gonna get taken out. This is all because of the. There's a lot of
The game is still
weird
going,
laughter
actually.
going.
I don't really know what's happening in this. Oh, it looks like Cheeky Thing is about to win.
Looks like blue team is trying to go for this Baron here.
Right,
Oh.
Isuka going in. Oh, not
Isuka
gonna
going
quite
in.
hit the
Vayne blows the
stun.
ult.
Right now, blue team has been trying to force a lot of these objectives, and I really don't think they should.
Vayne
they're
has
staying
no
in
ult.
group corridors, and Ezreal's getting so much damage off on them.
This is the game that they don't want to. Oh, Solari gets caught out. Okay, he gets the hook off. Misses ease out. So this is the game that the blue team doesn't want to play. They don't want to play this poke game because the Ezreal will outpoke their team.
Yeah, the Ezreal is gonna outpoke the team.
Oh, they're forcing this Baron right here. This is a very risky play coming out.
Right.
Okay, this is gonna come in right now. The blue teams is collapsing. Are they gonna turn on this Baron? Is the question. Okay,
Oh, and Kalissa's
listen,
actually gonna be the one to pick up the Baron.
but
right
they
there.
get the ace. Oh, this is what the hype was all about. They just get 4-man killed by the triple kill off the Morgue. This is just crazy. That was a very risky play by the red team.
Right, and I think right now, if the blue team actually had some tanks, they could probably try to tank in some Nexus towers right here. But right now, you know, you have 5 members up only against the Ezreal. You might as well just do the safe play, take the inhibitor, go back, grab the Baron, recall, and just try to reform.
No, they already got the Baron. They cannot grab
Oh,
Baron.
right.
dude.
I'm sorry. They already got the Baron.
This might be the G. This might be. Oh, okay. Richard Pack is poking. Richard
Oh.
Pack is poking everybody.
He's gonna ult.
Oh, he
That's
ults.
a lot of
He
people.
is.
He's trying to 1v5
He's crazy.
right
This
now.
is 1v5 at his finest right now. This is what an Ezreal can do. This is what an Ezreal will do for you, especially this Fed. He's poking. Oh,
One
Shidatsu
Nexus
gets
tower
it in.
is down.
Oh, he is
Solar's
out.
really chunked out, but the red team's already spawned back up. Oh, but a nice knockup onto 3 people.
Zafu kiting out. Okay.
No one, Isuka is, oh.
Oh my god, this is the ace that they were looking for right here. Wow, ace by the red team. That was just
That was,
very bad. They should have just
they really should have backed
sieged.
out there.
Yeah, they should have backed, recollected. They got really greedy on that game.
And
This
right now-
might be GG. Their death timers are, the next closest is 30 seconds.
And right now, Cheeky Thing has enough tanky stats to be able to tank up the Nexus towers. I really think that red team could possibly win the game right here.
Yeah.
Dragon Butter's already
Dragon
getting
Butter
onto
rushes
the
the inhibitor. Zafu rushing the inhib. No, he's focusing the creeps for. That's very questionable.
But the death times are still long. It looks like red
time,
team is actually going to win the
this
game right
They're
here.
gonna counter Zerg this game. They're gonna counter Zerg the inhib. I mean the Nexus turrets and the Nexus here. This is GG. What a comeback from Team Cheeky Thing.
Right. I think that was more of a misplay from the blue team above
The blue
anything
team.
else.
This is League of Throws at its finest.
Right. I
That
think if
is
they had
perfect example.
backed on that final push, they definitely could have played it better, but they were
They
a little
stuck
bit
around
too
too much,
greedy.
eating the Ezreal Qs. I mean, that was just the throwing at its finest.
All right, and GG for the red team.
For red team. Cheeky Thing advances to the next game.
All right, I'm gonna
All American. First team, bitch. Yeah. I got a fake ID and a checklist. It goes never meet a girl on Craigslist, and never spend your money on a necklace. 3 square meals, homie, gotta have breakfast. Real shit, she be paying for the date. I be on my Will Smith, enemy estate. Keep my friends close, keep my enemies away. Like they own repellent, they so jealous. I'ma do shit that just piss them off. Say you never heard me, it's yo lost. They biting on my freestyles. They tell me make my money frontin' on that weed style. I tell them I be too old for it, and I gave my brother my ID. She independent, bet these bitches never find me. I hope they don't find him though, cause they be knocking on my door, now they looking through my window. Tell me what you really want from me. Point blank, no discussion. Close mouth, ow. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And tell me one time that you want me. I promise that I won't say nothing. Shut it up, shut it up. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no interruption. In your house, oh, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I'll give it to you, no interruption. Talking money, I don't really give a F, man. I got power like a motherfucking X-Man. Married to the game, but I'd rather be the best man. You be on the same shit all day, S-Pen, brand new kicks while you shopping at a Payless. Do it on my first take, skipping all the Payless. See me, you could be me, but I end up on the A-list. I'm chilling with Rihanna in the KKK mans. I'm just kidding, I'm a white kid. Hi kids, Anderson Silva, I hit him with the high kicks. Never been realer, you nothing but a sidekick. Oh, you want MySpace? That used to be my shit. So who's killing the game? Who's the culprit? I be working like I'm Onda's home Vic. Now I got a bunch of new friends and they all rich. Got blazers, all rich. Tell me what you really want from me. Point blank, no discussion. Close mouth, ow. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And tell me one time that you want me. I promise that I won't say nothing. Shut it up, shut it up. I'll give it to you, no interruption. And you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no interruption. In your house, oh, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I'll give it to you, no interruption. I know it's hard to give you everything you want from me when I'm running on empty. I'm running. I know it's hard to be the type of dude you wanna be, cause your girlfriend wanted me. Where she wanted though? Oh, and you're home, oh, on the phone, all alone, I'll give it to you, no interruption. In your house, oh, on the couch, name the time and the place and the function. I'll give it to you, no interruption.
We should take a walk someday, dream about what we could have been. But I don't wanna leave this place, there's no faith in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
If I move out one day, it will make me a better man.
What up, Jamil?
But I don't wanna leave this place,
Sunny,
there's no faith in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I said I'm so gone, oh my God, where the menu? Order me all your sushi for them bitches at the venue. Stop, drop, roll, continue, cause they just trying to mingle, and I'm just trying to sing you a song. Tell you that I'm leaving, but I won't be long. If it was up to me, I would see you tomorrow. But talk's cheap, so I'm paying up. New kicks be the only way I'm laying up. So maybe I won't make it as an athlete, but that don't mean to let the competition pass me. I'm Moneyball, Billy Bean and some skinny jeans, and the whole damn team just some mini-me's. Cause they ain't seen another kid like this. It's on your mind, baby, you should probably write this. I told her I could dance good for a white kid, so turn around, show me everything I might miss.
We should take a walk someday, dream about what we could have been. But I don't wanna leave this place, there's no faith in Brooklyn. If I move out one day, it will make me a better man. But I don't wanna leave this place, there's no faith in Brooklyn.
I said repetition, repetition like a muscle man. You just just wanna tie me up, snap me like a rubber band. It's 2012, so now they wanna ask me what's the plan. I tell them never trust a man unless he Russell Brand. So pass me all that absinthe, for now watch me change my accent. I got girls on the back on the mattress, you got girls on the map like that's it. They wanna know, am I Jay Sean or Raekwon? Good Sean or great Sean? Stay long or Krayshawn? Nah, either way they try to stifle your dreams. I tell them keep your eyes open, you won't like what you see. They be here for a minute, now they're gone in a week. You trying to dine to the peak, I'm trying to Andre the beat. Lord, can you tell me where my faith is? I graduated and I still ain't made the A-list. It ain't a problem if you tell me how you feel, girl. I know the road rules, but you need the real world.
We should take a walk someday, dream about what we could have been. But I don't wanna leave this place, no faith in Brooklyn. If I move out one day, it will make me a better man. But I don't wanna leave this place, no faith in Brooklyn. Say, ooh, girl, turn around, tell me where we're going now. Ooh, girl, take it back, I don't wanna end like that. 'Cause I'm all over the world, I'm all over the world. Ooh. And come back to Brooklyn. And come back to Brooklyn. And come back to Brooklyn. We should take a walk someday, dream about what we could have been. But I don't wanna leave this place, no faith in Brooklyn. If I move out one day, it will make me a better man. But I don't wanna leave this place, no faith in Brooklyn. No.
Wait. Samson won, right? All right. Samson won, right? All right.
You've been acting awful tough lately, smoking a lot of cigarettes lately.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Let's see. Open everything up. Champ select. All right, now we're going into the second game of the night. Takeji versus Fierce Riven. Riven's going to be the first man out from Takeji. Doesn't want Fierce to play it. Fierce, a very strong Riven player. His name is actually named after the champion. And a Blitzcrank ban for the purple team. I'm not quite sure who that is targeted to. Maybe Fierce is just trolling a little bit. Okay. Takeji going for that second man. They're gonna be a Mumu. Not sure who that's targeted for. Vi is gonna be another ban. I really wish I had someone to cast with. Third ban is going to be Nidalee on the side of Takeji. Very strong. I'm quite curious as to what the third ban on Fierce's Riven team will be. Possibly targeting Takeji. Very curious. Sterilize. Whose team are you on? Dunzo or Almoana? Dunzo? Okay, so Almoana won. Oh yeah, thank you for that. Alright, and insta-locking in the Smite Ezreal for Takeji's team. Very strong champion right now. Does a lot of poke damage. And Fierce Riven looks like he's going to go for that Cassiopeia. Exo choosing champions right now, hovering the Thresh. Exo is a support player. Not that good. Hovering between Shen and Thresh. Personally, I would go for Thresh right here. Shen not really the greatest support. And he's gonna lock in the Thresh. Shigeo now picking, hovering the Malphite, possibly going to jungle, and I'll just call him Giggles. I really wish I had someone to cast with. And Giggles is gonna lock in Lucian right here. So our blue team's looking at team right now as Ezreal, Malphite, Lucian, while purple team is going for the Cassiopeia, Thresh, Aurelia, and Callista. Let's get the mode switching between Vayne, Callista. Right now, with the Callista nerfs in the last patch, I'll lean a bit more towards the Vayne. But going into the Lucian lane, you have to be very careful. Lucian is a very strong lane bully. He can really bully you out. You're repping the silver as well. Let's see. Right. So it looks like Aurelia, Jinx are going to be the picks for the purple team. B-Boy Red looks like he's going to hover the Aatrox with Exhaust. And Trundle looking to go to the top lane. Not that really meta picks for the blue team. Looks like they're going more for what seems to be comfort. The only thing really meta would be the Smite Ezreal mid, which just outputs so much damage with the Rune Glaive and the other AP items. I really hope we get nerfed, dude. It's a real bother to play in lane. So Leona's gonna get locked in instead, and covering the Jax right now. I think I would prefer a little different pick, something maybe with a little bit more damage. But he's gonna go with the Trundle instead. Trundle actually counters majority of the top lane bruisers because of his ultimate. High Kid 1 looking to be the jungler, switch between Lee Sin and Udyr. With the Zeta Devour patch coming in, I think I like attack speed junglers a little bit more right now. They have a lot more carry potential. I can tell Poacher to do that later. Oh, can you tell Kabocha to turn up the volume for the stream? Stay alive. When you go to the front, can you tell Kabocha to turn up the volume for stream? Thank you. Alright, and looks like Lee Sin is going to be the choice here. He really should switch to Smite soon before he forgets. So looking at the team comps right now, blue side is going for Ezreal, Malphite, Lucian, Leona, and Trundle, while the purple team is going for the Cassiopeia, Thresh, Aurelia, Jinx, and Lee Sin. But Lee Sin really should switch to Smite soon. Right now, I think for purple team, their win conditions are letting Fierce on the Cassiopeia and Let's Get Demoted on the Jinx, peeling for them pretty hard, or at least letting them poke a lot, and then using the Aurelia to clean up the remaining of the kills. Thresh is going to have a lot of his... Thresh and Lee Sin should focus majority on peeling. Lee Sin, instead of trying to inset kick forward, should try to kick anybody who jumps onto them, but he really should switch to Smite. Is he going to do it? There we go. Last second switch to the Smite. He's going to remember. And then looking at the blue team, Ezreal, Malphite, Lucian, Leona, and Trundle. They're looking for a little bit more damage. I think their comp could use a little bit more damage. Ezreal does bring out a lot of damage. But right now, they have 2 damage dealers and 3 tanks. That's something I think I think I would prefer a different pick at the top lane. Oh well. But looking at the blue team, what they really should do is let the Ezreal poke. You really need to let AP Ezreal do a lot of poke damage. Get that damage that he brings with the Rune Glaive and his natural AP scaling to really lower the enemy team. But at the same time, though, they have very solid engage using the Malphite, using the Leona. But I really don't like this Trundle pick right here because Trundle doesn't really do much against the other team. You could take Lee Sin, you could take Aurelia's armor, but that's not as much as you would get from ulting a different tank. You also don't have your laning phase against Aurelia is pretty skill. You don't really have too much of an advantage. And late game, all you're going to do is get kited by this Cassiopeia and this Jinx. So I really would have preferred a better top lane pick. Maokai would have been very solid into this comp right here. It would help them dive a lot better. And at least Malphite does percentage damage, so he adds a little bit more damage than I think Trundle would add, unless the Trundle is going for a majority damage. So some thoughts I have on the game, or in the current meta, is right now I think that attack speed junglers have a lot of potential in the game. If you're a jungler and you really want to carry, the attack speed junglers are a chance for you to do it. Also, the Rune Glaive is still in a very strong spot. So junglers like Nidalee are still very strong. Junglers like Nidalee and Fizz can possibly carry the game for you. And then the tank junglers, they're still strong. But if you have enough tanks, you have a little bit more diversity in the jungle now to pick a little bit more carry-oriented. You could go for a Master Yi pick, possibly. You could go for a Kayle pick. I think Kayle would actually be very strong with the Sated Devourer, bringing a lot of DPS through the attack speed build that she can use. Still waiting. I really wish I had someone to cast with. I feel quite lonesome. Would you like to cast? A little bit, actually. You just gotta keep talking. Lol, in game. Pocket, hold on, Pocket, hold on.
Isaiah, did you log out?
Whee!
My account? No, you didn't. I'm still logged in. Oh my. Press pause.
Okay, we're gonna load into the game right now. Escapes, wow, actually has level 5 onto this Aurelia. Lucian also has level 5 champion masteries onto there. Getting into the game soon. Comp-wise, I want to give it a bit to the red team. Mainly just because of the Trundle pick. I really don't agree with it. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's just something I really don't like.
Fierce. Pause the game.
I'll switch everything up.
He's on my account.
Oh, you gonna cast with me? Alright. Basically, just try not to swear. Too much anyway. Alright. Yeah, and then the mic's over there if you want to use that. Alrighty. Okay. We're not starting the game off into the match. Takeji versus Fierce Riven. Mid Smite Ezreal versus the Cassiopeia with heal. Let's see. I want to see if I can change
It looks like
it.
they're going for the 5-man point guard. Maybe.
Right. Looks like everyone right now just trying to spread out.
Yeah, I'm spreading out.
Right. Looks like PyKid 1 possibly starting on the top side of the map as well as the Malphite. Something I don't usually see. Usually when you're jungling, you want to start on the strong side of the map, the side that your dual lane it is, because you have a little bit more protection. And you're spawning. So, who do you think has a little bit of a team comp advantage in this game?
Team comp advantage? Well, obviously it looks like, I want to say Takeji's team just for the hard to initiate. And he does have the counter pick on the 80 carry.
Right.
But, I don't know, Let's Get Demoted has a reputation here for one of the better 80 carries here.
Right, he's a very strong 80 carry.
Yeah. So counter picks probably don't mean nothing to him.
Right. I feel like okay, so it looks like Malphite is actually going to start bot side, starting on the stronger side of the jungle. And Lee Sin is actually going to start top side, possibly going for a little bit more of a cheesier play. Maybe wanting to go from top to bottom and get an early gank there.
Yeah, looks like.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to change something real quick. That should help out a lot. All right, so laning's starting off right now. Pretty normal game, standard lanes. You know, we're not LCS. We don't do lane swaps here. We don't try hard, you know. We're very simple folk.
Early harass already.
My goodness, that sound though. Right, lots of damage going down onto there. Fierce actually hitting the level 2 spike first. Wow, that's a lot of damage going on to Takeji right there.
Yep.
I guess that's really the advantage of getting the level 2 first. You get that extra skill. You can add in so much more damage.
That's true. Same with that top lane right there. Oh, and the game has been paused.
Looks like we're gonna pause real quick. Something could be happening here.
Player technical difficulty, maybe.
Right. This game could be paused for quite a while. So
let's take a look right here at Takeji's team. We got Malphite really low.
Right, Malphite's really low, just trying to clear his own jungle.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Same with Takeji after taking all that hard damage.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage from Fierce right there. Now Fierce has a pretty good 6 CS lead, nothing too giant, but still a CS lead nonetheless. With all the damage he put on to Takeji, Takeji's gonna have to play very passive in the lane.
It's true, it's true.
He hasn't quite gotten on yet. So Pie Kid, your brother is playing this game. What kind of player do you think he is?
He sucks.
Pie.
Right.
So he was better than you last season, is what you're telling me. So he's better than you, is what you're telling me.
Is that the?
So he's better than you, is what you're telling me.
Game BM coming out over here.
All right, so it looks like we have a little bit of a trend here at PC Gamers. You know, the younger siblings are just so much better than the older siblings. You know, Jinspiration's younger brother, let's get demoted in Diamond 5. Jinspiration only being in Silver 4, maybe? Or no, gets the Sadistic is his brother.
Yeah,
being in Diamond 5.
Yeah, Diamond 5.
Right.
He just recently hit Diamond 5 too, actually.
Recently hit Diamond 5. Majority, he pretty much only plays Tryndamere and Darius. Those are two of his staple picks, but he's a very solid Tryndamere player.
That's true though. His Tryndamere games always tend to carry.
Right. He does have a bit of a tendency to troll, playing AP Tryndamere when he's very ahead, building Zhonya's Hourglass on champions like Vi, like Yasuo.
That's true, that's true. But hey man, here at Randoms Thursday, it's all about having fun, right?
Right. Anyone who wants to come down, I highly recommend. You know, we just have fun here, play your games, meet new people, and yeah, really, if you really want to come down, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it looks like the game is still paused here.
Right. Looks like, looking back now, looks like he's getting into the game shortly. We are on a bit of a delay, so I'm not quite sure how long we'll have to wait for this.
Let's take a quick look at this bot lane pause, though.
Right, this nice little bot lane pause we have here.
They already have the level 2 spike on the blue side.
They do have the level 2 spike.
X-Wolf already looks like he could be getting in a bad position to be caught out here.
Right, only has the Flay right now. He can, however, try to flay away Leona's Zenith Blade if he has the mechanical skill to do so.
That's true.
So, Pykid 1 actually recalling before actually finishing a second camp. He's going to be very far behind. That could have been a matter because of the pause, something wrong with his computer. But, oh, it's because of the pause? Alright, so that's going to actually set this Lee Sin behind very much. And Lee Sin's a jungler where you really need to get the early game pressure on.
That's true. He didn't even get a chance to start on his first buff clear.
Right, only has 2 CS from the Krugs. So Malphite looks like is going to be able to clear the jungle. Or actually, Malphite's fairly low after just trying to take the red buff. Maybe not a good leash from the bot side, but that's one problem with a jungler like Malphite. You know, your clear isn't the best, then you have a very hard time going through the jungle. You don't really have sustain. You have a shield, but you don't really get it too much. So that's why I personally don't like junglers like Malphite. Junglers like a Moo. I feel like they're just a little bit too weak into the jungle right now. And there's a lot of picks that will just do what they do, but a lot better. For example, you have Sejuani, Gragas. Granted, they're banned a lot, but still very strong picks.
Oh yeah,
And like I
Gragas
said,
right now is a very
right.
strong jungler. All that
However,
damage.
with the Devourer buffs, it could be the jungle meta could change very severely. We could, like I said earlier, we can have a little bit more room for carry junglers.
That's true, especially since the Runeglaive just
Right.
got recently added, and now it just got a buff.
Right,
for the AP
Runeglaive
daily.
did actually get a buff. I mean, it wasn't.
It wasn't a big buff.
It wasn't a
but
big buff.
But it still is a buff considering how strong it was already on the API.
Right.
This last patch.
I think that's something that Riot really should look at. Like, people taking Smite onto these laners. Yeah, you are sacrificing, like, possibly your heal or your teleport or maybe your cleanse. But if you have a chance to... But you at the same time, though, you get access to the Smite. So you can get red Smite, add a little bit of dueling. What I see a lot of AP Ezreals do is they'll pick up the purple Smite because they have a very hard time farming. So it'll help them farm a lot. And like I said...
guaranteed at least a guaranteed siege minion.
Right.
Sure.
Unless you miss.
Well, there's no way you can miss on a Smite siege minion.
I've seen some.
Well, then they're not guaranteed at one siege minion.
Right. But so the jungler and plus too, with the enchantments the way they are now, they're so strong. I think Riot should have seen this one coming. Like, they saw already that people were taking Cinderhulk to the top lane. It just gave you so much stats for such a cheap price. You would get percentage bonus health at a very cheap price. That would help you scale very well into the late game. A lot of people saw it like, hey, you can play this on the top laners. Like, on champions like Hecarim, you would just get even more tanky, and you would still do a lot of damage. And even champions like Fizz have been taking the Cinderhulk enchantment with Red Smite and just relying on their base damages to get most of the damage out. So right now, I think that Riot really should try to find a way to make sure that Smite cannot be used on the other laners.
True. And now we see that Lee Sin is reconnecting here. So Kid 1 should be
Right, he
starting up the
should
game
be
as well.
reconnecting very soon.
Have this game started. I know
Right,
every time I see the LCS and they always gotta pause the game, I get upset about that.
right. Pauses are very boring.
Yeah, that's true.
Usually, if there's better casters, they fill this time a little bit better.
Yeah.
Me being a top and jungle player, I just like to talk about those two lanes, really.
I don't know, man. 80 carry main over here. I like to see this bot lane battle out.
So pause is coming back in.
Let's see.
So it looks like red team's also going to hit level 2. Good zap landing onto Giggles, as I will call him. But a very nice Q landing right back on the Jinx. B-Boy Red's actually going to straight up whiff the Zenith Blade onto Let's Get Demoted. Wow.
That's true.
Alright, now Shigeo trying to clear the jungle again. Looks like maybe have just enough health to take the jungle. Wow, Takeji is going to take a lot of damage from this Cassiopeia. Has already burned both of his potions. Very nice dash by Gigglehore.
And it looks like he's forcing Takeji to have the back in lane already.
Right, and you really don't want to. You really don't want to try to back early as Ezra. You want to back when you have at least enough gold for at least your Sheen, maybe even your jungle item at least. Actually, getting jumped on here a bit. But wow, B-Boy Red missing another Zenith Blade. Gigahore's going to dodge both of the skill shots right there. Exhaust going on onto Let's Get Demoted, but Ignite is going down onto Gigahore. Heal is born. B-Boy Red is trying to 1v1 Let's Get Demoted. He's going to flash over the traps. Let's Get Demoted is going to get traps. Oh, but he finally hits a Zenith Blade for first blood.
Man.
He hit the one that counts. That's all that matters right
Gigglehore
there.
ends up also staying alive.
Right, and picking up the assist gold. Right there, a lot of it looked like that the two supports were trying to dive the backline right there. And Leona just having a little bit more tanky innate stats. Thresh, not really someone who's a lane bully. A common misconception about Thresh is you don't really pick Thresh to win the lane. Thresh is more of actually a carry support. Yeah, if you're a god at landing the hooks, you'll win the lane. But he's not really a champion that you pick to win lane. He's more of a champion you use for that utility, where you want to set up the ganks. You want to use his utility. Kid 1 is coming
in for the gank.
He's going to miss the Q.
Yeah. Oh, but Leona coming in with the Zenith Blade.
Thresh Q is going to hit. Oh, sorry.
And Gigglehore goes down.
Right. Blue team was a little bit greedy there. I think they should have backed.
It's true.
Maybe Pikey just wants to grab an item.
All right. Let's get back into this. Let's see.
All right, so looking at this top lane, wow, Escapes has such a huge CS lead, 11 already at such an early time in the game.
He's already denying the Trundle some farm here.
Right, Trundle's being denied quite a bit.
Yeah.
Cassiopeia is back, already picked up the tier, gonna help scale into late game a bit more, and I think with the Archangel changes, it makes tier a little bit stronger as compared to the other AP items.
And you can already see that Irelia here has almost a double CS lead against him.
Right. Still has potions to spare too. 1 charge of the Crystalline Flask and 3 of the mana, or 3 of the health potions. I mean, sorry. Shigeo looking for a gank here. Fierce is trying to go all in onto Takeji, but doesn't. Oh,
out here, taking a lot of poke, and he pops the heal. Still making.
Has to burn the heal. Shigeo, you know, you are playing Malphite. Your pre-6 ganks aren't going to be that great, but that was very good to at least burn the heal off of Fierce. That's going to be one less defensive summoner he has later on into the laning phase.
That's true. You can already see. Oh, Irelia kind of going in.
Right.
Off. A little bit of poke here.
Just trying to put on some damage to the Trundle. Pocket 1 is coming up. Looks like they could possibly go for a dive here if the Aurelia can control the wave well.
True. Let's see. Nothing too crazy going down in bot lane. Very
Right.
passive here.
One thing is, Giggles has a item advantage because he has the pickaxe instead of Jinx's double Dorans.
Yes. Oh.
Jinx does have a pretty large CS lead, however, just about 40 to 40-ish to about 30. It's quite a lead right there.
Oh.
Do I? Okay, so I have to like put it like in my mouth almost.
All right. Well.
All right, so hopefully you guys can hear us a lot better, all like 2 of you.
Only 2, but that's all right. Hey, we always avidly have 2 people watching, and that's all right.
Right? Granted, 1 is us and 1 is the store.
That's
so,
well,
all right.
That's true.
It is? Oh, that's troll. Be right back.
All right, I guess I'll take over headcaster for right now. Let's see. Bot lane still playing a little passive here.
Don't worry about it.
They do have the second bot bush warded for each team.
Force him out of lane if you have to. I'm a ward.
Looks like Leona's going to miss the Zenith Blade once more. And Jinx is just going to continue to CS here.
I'll tell you when.
Well, looks like Malphite coming in for the gank and backing off. A little too pushed out for him. Especially since he's not level 6 yet. No hard initiate. You can already see Fierce Riven getting those stacks in on that tier. Yep.
Ignite him, ignite him, ignite him. There you go.
And it looks like Wolf's going for a little poke here. Giggle Whore taking and throwing out some Qs. Trying to land some trades here.
You would have lived.
But they're still pushed out more than halfway into the lane. Nothing too crazy. She escapes landing some stuns and it goes back to block. Alright. Still pushed out here. Irelia still in a kind of a heavy CS lead. Still denying Trundle that farm though. Not too much sustain.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh. Alright.
It seems I missed a kill. Oh, no. They already won 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I am now back into the
going
game.
for the stun. Is he gonna? Oh, he's going in for the kill. Popping the ulti, and he lands, and he gets the kill.
Skase is going to grab the kill onto the Trundle right there, and Hook goes onto Leona, but looks like she's going to get out just fine. And wow, that's a 70 CS to 42. And Aurelia actually hasn't even backed yet, so she can possibly pick up the Sheen right here and the Phage. Wow, on the first back.
Yeah.
Trundle getting the Chain Vest, a Cloth Armor, and the Rejuvenation Bead. I don't really like those items right there. He doesn't really have too much there. Oh my god, now the volume's super loud. Try drop it.
Which one?
On the far right. Try to drop it like by a bit. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, now looking back into the bot lane, the CS lead is still pretty big right there. Escape is going to go all in onto Trundle one more time, just put some poke damage in before eventually using the dash to go back out. Right now, Early has a lot of true damage, so Trundle's armor isn't going to be able to do too much against it.
True, and then we see Kid coming in for the gank, but misses the Q.
Too many skill shots were missed into that bot lane. Yeah. If you miss those skill shots, nothing is going to happen.
Clearing out that one ward.
Dude, now we have no sound. Oh my goodness, I don't even know, dude. Try to put it back up, yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's see how that works out now.
That should work out. Escapes is going to dash to the minion. Reaper's Ad is very low. He's going to ult Escapes.
Stand there and take all that damage.
He's going to get solo killed again. Let's Get the Mode is getting really low. Will Gigahor be able to pick up the kill? Lee Sin is right there, however.
That insect onto the Leona and burns flash.
Insect's coming.
Kid, and then
and a nice ultimate onto Let's Get the Mode onto X-Wolf. And Gigahor is going to pick up the kill. Pyke1 also going to drop right now. But red team, the teleport is coming down. Escapes is coming in. Is he going to be able to pick anything up? It doesn't look like it. Oh, but Leona's going to miss her Zenith Blade again. Oh, wow, he's going back in.
And uses that to walk out.
He's going to flash into Gigahor. Picks up the kill onto Gigahor. Looking for more blood. Will she be able to pick up the Leona? Doesn't look like it. Shutdown gold onto Shigeo. Shigeo is 2-0-1 right now on this jungle Malphite.
True.
I thought I had a ward.
Ooh, ult's going to come down. Not going to kill anything, though.
It did look like I really was trying to go in for something that was almost there.
Almost there. Almost.
Just unsuccessful. Coming up short for that.
The Lucian was also a little bit greedy right there. Probably could have backed off a little bit more, played a little bit more safe instead of trying to give the kill. But nonetheless, very good for the blue team. They're really, even with the CS deficits that they have in almost all the lanes, they're able to have a very tied game. Actually, having a very, very slight goal advantage. Not too much, though. It's quite irrelevant.
And we still see Fierce over here. Fierce Riven, sorry.
No, you can just call him Fierce.
Yeah, well,
it's fine.
Fierce Riven. Still denying Ezreal just a little bit more seed with a almost 10 CS lead here.
Right, and picked up the Sork Boots and the No Magic Mano. Probably going to go into the Abyssal Scepter, give a bit of MR to the Ezreal, who just busts out so much damage.
True. We're just waiting for that Rune Glaive spike hit. And then once that happens, we'll see a little bit more out of Takeji.
Right.
Fierce coming into the lane.
Takeji is so low. Is he going to be able to make it out? Oh, Fierce Riven's going to solo kill him.
Fierce Riven is going to get the solo kill on Takeji. Let's see.
Right. This Cassiopeia is... Fierce is just playing this Cassiopeia so well right now. Is able to constantly put the ease once the poison is laid down.
He's grabbing stacks onto his skills and onto the tier as well.
Right, as well as to his odd W there, as well as to the Cassiopeia's passive. You know, the more poison she gets out, the longer the game goes on. Eventually, she gets strong. She scales very well into the late game. Escapes is gonna go onto Reaper's dad again, and wow, this Trundle is just not having a good time. This Aurelia is just constantly bullying him and even teleporting to other lanes to pick up kills. Shigeo's hiding in the wings a bit, but I think was seen by the Aurelia. Aurelia's going to play it safe, back it off right now. Hooks land onto B-Boy Red. Looks like nothing's going to come of it, though. Didn't want to go in right there. I think he would have probably lost the trade at that moment. Something I've... Oh, sorry, go ahead. So something I've noticed about Let's Get Demoted is he's a very strong AD carry, but always has a CS leads, but usually something I've always noticed has a constant CS lead, but usually the enemy AD carry always leads in kills, which is something I've seen is a little bit of a pattern in his games when he plays AD carry. Pyke is gonna pick up the red buff right here, and
we can kind of see Aurelia hiding in that bush for a long time. She's going in with the Q. Q again off the.
Seems we're gonna change away here, and that was a little odd by both of the mid laners right there. I guess Takeji wanted to try to steal the blue buff, but was very unsuccessful on it. Looks like Trundle's gonna also barely survive that play. I think Aurelia definitely has enough gold for her Trinity Force right here. I think she should just push the lane back, grab that Trinity Force. You really want to get that spike. Zenith Blade goes on to Let's Get Demoted. Lucian is still going to ult a bunch of minions. Wow, that was quite the wasted ult by Lucian. Just ulted nothing but minions on that one.
There's even still a CS lead for Let's Get Demoted here.
Right, Let's Get Demoted still does have the CS lead.
That ult really wasn't worth much.
Right. And actually, Ezreal is going to finish the Rune Glaive right now. Is going to have that bit of a spike from right there. But Fierce still has 40 CS on him. And has just finished the Negatron Cloak plus the Blasting Wand. Probably trying to finish the Abyssal Scepter before eventually finishing the Athene's Unholy Grail. Takeji's going to pick up the blue buff here. Fierce Riven also going to pick up the blue buff from his side of the map. Oh, and a very nice ult is going to go down from Takeji, picking up Kid, who was recalling right there. I actually think that was blind as well. He didn't actually have vision on it. But I think what Takeji was actually trying to do was steal the blue buff using the Ezreal ultimate, and instead picks up the kill onto Kid.
Happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right. And he's actually going to have the red buff too, so hopefully it'll help him a bit in this lane that he's been losing to Fierce Riven pretty hard. Been bullied out quite a bit, and looking into this top lane matchup, Malphite looks like he's going to be going for the Sunfire Cape. What I would have liked to see better is a Randuin's Omen. Wow, the ult is going to straight up miss, but the snare is going to land, so Let's Get Demoted. He's going to take the landing out by Thresh. Exhaust actually going to go down onto the Thresh. Gigahorse taking a lot of damage, has to burn this heal. Ignite's going down. Let's Get Demoted is going to pick up the kill. B-Boy Red trying to look for blood. Zenith Blade is going to land onto Let's Get Demoted. He's going to have to flash out.
TP's coming in from red team. Irelia here coming in to try and look for a damage.
TP is coming down. Very nice hook onto Shigeo right now. There are 4 people in this bot lane. B-Boy Red is so low right now. Will he be able to get out? No, Escace is going to pick up the kill. Oh, but an ult from Takeji is going to pick up X-Wolf. Pike is going to flash ult him, but he's just going to ult him into the wall. It looks like Shigeo is just going to make it out, but Takeji's right here. He can put in a lot of damage. Pike is taking so much damage. He's going to have to dash out. Pike comes in, picks up a kill onto Pike 1, is on a killing spree right now. Is he going to get this kill until Lex gets demoted? So close. No, he's actually going to get shut down by Fierce Riven right there. But wow, Shigeo's actually going to pick up a kill onto Aurelia, though, at the same time. So, and in the end, Reaper's dad is going to get a lot of damage onto this top tower with that TP from Aurelia. They stayed bot lane for so long, but it looks like at the very least they'll be able to trade towers top for bottom.
That's true.
All right, so that was a good roam from Takeji. He was able to get down there first, but Fierce Riven was able to come in at the end, still pick up something before he had to go.
But hopefully Takeji will have an easier laning time now that he's picked up a little bit more kills, and hopefully he has that 1 kill lead against the Cassiopeia.
Right.
So hopefully that'll help him out a little bit more in laning.
Yep. One downside, though, is that Cassiopeia did just finish the Abyssal Scepter and picked up another Blasting Wand. That's a lot of MR that she's going to have, hopefully to at least mitigate a good amount of the Aurelia damage. And Packet 1 actually hasn't finished his jungle enchantment, only finished the Black Cleaver, and that's not something I don't really like it when junglers don't get their jungle enchantment, because when you get your jungle enchantment, you actually you get more gold. You get 15 more gold per jungle camp when you finish your jungler enchantment.
I actually didn't know that.
Yep. When you have just the upgraded, it's 15. When you upgrade, it's 30, I believe. I might have to double check. Well, plus 2, the jungler enchantments, they just give you so much good stats that I don't know why anyone would try to pass up on it.
So let's take a look here. As blue team is kind of prepping for Dragon here.
Right, Q's going to land onto Gigahorse. Aurelia is looking for blood. He's just going to dash over the wall right here.
Force him out of the Dragon pit.
Right.
Leeson has the Q lockdown.
Malphite doesn't have ult right now.
Comes out
Oh!
Is attempted and gets steal.
Right, Lucian is going to pick up the kill, or not the kill, but the dragon, and Takeji's going to pick up a kill onto Kid 1 right here. Kid 1 very far behind right now, 1-4 with 47 CS, while the Malphite 3-0-3 already with 74 CS, already has his completed jungle item plus the Righteous Glory. Blue team trying to siege right here. Only the Trundle and Leona trying to take this bot tower. I don't think they're going to have much success with it, but it's low enough where they'll be able to get it. Fierce Riven is going to put a lot of damage onto Shikeji. Flashes forward. Fierce Riven on a killing spree. 3-0-0.
Going in for the hook.
Wow, that was a pretty impressive pillar. Stop Let's Get Demoted from taking the lantern in. And wow, this Leona has just been missing so many Zenith Blades. I mean, she's hitting some of the ones that counts, but come on, you can't miss that many Zenith Blades.
That was a very sad to see, sad sight. Point blank miss Zenith.
Right, very awkward
That
right
could have been
there.
the difference between picking up a kill on the Thresh and not picking up a kill on the Thresh.
Yep. So, right now, I really think that Pykid 1 should definitely try to finish his jungle enchantment right here. That would definitely help him out, give him some good, well-needed stats. I don't really like Black Cleaver first. I think there's definitely better items he could have gotten there. I think when you're playing Lee Sin jungle, you want to go for the damage when you're ahead, and he's not really ahead right now. He's like fairly far behind, especially compared to the Malphite, who has 30 CS above him, 2 more kills and 1 more assist.
Especially because of the early game pods as well. He was denying all that, or getting kind of denied a slow start.
Right, he had a very slow start. Looked like he had some good mechanical plays, but just didn't really have what it took to finish it up.
That's true.
Fierce Riven is going to pick up the blue buff right now. Pykid looks like he's going to be a little bit more careful. He remember what happened last time. Takeji just ulted him and was able to pick up a kill. Now, looks like Red Team's trying to group up a bit. They have a lot of their members focused towards the mid lane.
And now you can see that the gold lead is actually on the blue team here.
Right.
And the Zenith Blade is actually landed.
Zenith Blade is going to land onto him.
And the hook is landed also on this Leona. But
Leona, though,
nothing is coming out.
fairly tanky.
Walks
Not
right
going to
back
take too
into
much
the storm.
damage.
Yeah.
Well, this Ezreal, only having Rune Glaive plus the Luna's Echo, is still putting on a lot of damage onto that. Jinx, only 1 Q and chunked her for about 1/4 of her health.
Now we can see all 5 members over here in the mid lane on the blue team.
Right, you know, it wouldn't be a PCE Random Thursdays if we didn't have very early groupings in these games. Lots of early scraps and a bit of an odd W by Let's Get Demoted. Probably a misclick. And B-Boy Red is seeing a lot of just free damage from this Jinx. You have to, when you're playing a support like Leona, you have to realize you are engaged, so you can't take that much poke.
That's true, that's true.
So it looks like Lucian is hanging on top side. If Red Team tried to engage here, it would... Oh, no, he's coming back down there. They had a little bit of a chance to make a 5v4 fight right there. But really, their only real engage is Leona... not Leona, but a Thresh Hook or possibly a Flash Ult from Fierce. Because Aurelia, you don't really want to engage. You want to kind of get a nice flank. Try to get into the back line, not just dive in there alone.
True. We can see Jinx here splitting down the bot lane, trying to take up a little bit more CS, while the blue team is actually continuing to try and get this mid tower down.
Right. Lots of poke is coming out from this Ezreal. AP Ezreal with the Rune Glaive just does so much poke damage through the W, through the Q, and it's on such a low cooldown as well.
True.
Looks like they're going to just be able to pick up this mid tower. The blue team does have slightly better siege. They have a bit more range to them.
And the gold lead is still in blue team's favor. Only
Right.
because of the 2 towers down as well.
Right. 3 towers to 1. That's a pretty large advantage right
It is
there.
a large advantage. It gives them a little bit more room to play more aggressively here.
Right. And right now, Red Team, their wards are okay. I would like them a little bit better, but Hook's going to land onto the Reaper's dad. Flay's going to land right after. He looks a little caught here. Has to burn the flash. Q is going to miss, but Ignite goes down. And the Jinx is going to pick up the Reaper's dad. He really needs to... He got caught right there. He had no excuse. Wow, another Zenith Blade is going to miss from this Leona. And Fierce Raven is going to drop a lot of damage onto her.
This Leona really needs to start...
She's been hitting a few of the crucial ones, but she's just missing way too many. She has to be a lot more consistent on them.
Take a little moment and just stop and think about where she's going to be aiming here.
Right, really looking to go in there, but that was a little bit sketchy. Wow, so much damage coming in.
From Takeji, I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're forced to actually have to back out of lane. But Giggle
Wow.
picks up the kill on Let's Get Demoted with the ult.
That was a very nice ultimate. I didn't actually think that was going to be in range, but it looks like it was, and he's going to pick up that kill onto Let's Get Demoted. Let's Get Demoted 2-3-2 right now. He's actually losing to Lucians in terms of both CS and kills.
That's true.
Right, Dragon's about to spawn in another 15 seconds here. Blue team looking to set up around the Dragon.
Walks right past that pink board. But it looks like they're just trying to get a little bit more ward coverage here.
Right. Hopefully someone will clear. Oh, there he is.
There we
Takeji will be the one to clear the pink ward for his team.
Obviously, blue team starting off Dragon. It doesn't look like there's much contest here.
Right.
It's going to be a free Dragon for the blue team.
Yeah, Lee Sin's on the top side of the jungle, and also blue team has 2 smites available. But looking at Fierce right now, his Seraph's Embrace is actually already finished, so he's at a pretty strong power spike right now. Looks like he's gonna get the Void Staff right after. But his Cassiopeia is at a very strong point right now. She has 2 core items, good amount of CS, has a lot of her passive is stacked quite nicely as well.
That's true.
I think if I was red team, I would look for a fight soon. I would look for a fight now. Right now, you're at a very strong power spike for your captain, for this Cassiopeia. Yes.
Now we can see that the score is almost tied.
Real talk, can you? So our player like literally left mid-game. So are we out or do we finish it 4v5?
Like in the middle of the game, just left.
Do we just finish this 4v5? No one knows his account, so you can't get back in. We'd have to remake, and that'd be unfair for
What?
him.
Yeah, he just left. Like
Yeah.
we don't know where
Like,
he
he
is.
just
He's
straight
not
up
here.
dug
He's not even
out.
in the bathroom.
Blacklisted.
What?
Like
You
on that
serious?
computer right there,
In the middle
Like-
of the game, just left.
logged out of like League and off of the client in general. Like back
I don't
onto
know
the
if he's
login
going home to
screen.
play on his setup, but like
can't
He's
do
not
that.
playing random from fucking home. He's not
Yeah.
from here though.
yeah, I know. So, like
I don't know.
We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
It was
we're
in game
in game right
fucking like logged out. Good game.
So you guys were mid-game, and he
Well,
left.
I mean,
yeah,
why?
the pause is right there. Hold
I mean,
tab.
we can-
Jordan, hold tab.
Question: is he a youngin?
I think he just started coming
I think
here.
today was his first day coming
Yeah.
here.
Was he a
and
youngin?
And he goes back tomorrow to like the
Wow,
main lab.
He looked like 19. I don't know.
Damn, you a grown-ass man. You don't have.
Yeah, he might have left just because he has to go through.
Yeah, he-
Tomorrow night.
You guys want? It's up to you guys. 4v5.
I mean, I'm pretty
I
full
guess.
right
I guess
now.
team has to concede then.
Alright.
Unless you guys want to play in the, we can play the 4.
Interesting.
Unless
we
they're
can
down
play
to
the
restart the map.
4v5, but
That's just gonna.
Okay,
just gonna be a
unless they're
waste of
down
their
to
time.
restart the match and find a new player, team concedes.
That's gonna be so much
I'm-
time.
I don't know.
I'll leave it up to the captains.
Well, do you guys want to play?
I'm okay. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Who leaves in the middle, dude?
I don't know. Like,
Huh?
I'm just.
The sexiest threat.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know his account name here.
Apparently he like goes back to the mainland tomorrow, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
tomorrow night he like goes to the mainland or something. He's only here for 2
I don't. Hey, you know what? I'm only okay if like he has to catch his flight right fucking now. Otherwise, it's really fucked up.
You should set something.
Yeah, like in chat.
Watch him still be here.
I'm okay with the
What?
concede. It saves people time. 'cause they
Yeah,
gotta buy
it saves them time
Yeah.
mostly.
I'm okay with the
And
concede.
like remaking would be kind of unfair for them. So yeah. Good game. Good game. I guess. I'm still very confused as to what's
Wait,
happening.
whose
right
team was
here.
the sexiest restaurant? Theirs?
I'm so confused right now. Interesting.
Dude, is this the real life RQ, dude?
Yeah.
Is this the real life RQ? Dude, swag. The real life rage quit is too strong, dude.
Yo, if he comes back, we can play. We'll play you. We'll rematch you. Bro.
Well, I mean.
No, that's not for you guys are like 11
no,
and 2
yeah,
though.
that's not fair for you guys though.
I saw you guys should talk it over. This isn't for me.
We did already.
Are you guys just gonna concede it?
Yeah, well, it's the most fair thing because they did.
Then I'm gonna go
They
smoke.
invaded super hard. They out. We can all just leave though.
Yeah, you can
it's a
all just
custom.
leave.
If you just
It's a
leave,
custom.
it
Everyone
disbands
can
the
just
game.
leave. Yeah. It's gonna go with concede. Dude, the real life RQ, man.
That's fucked up, though. I'm just still confused as to what happened. We're like...
No, and apparently, like, I feel like this was his first time here, and he's like leaving for the mainland tomorrow. I don't know, but we may never see him again.
Confirmed that he rage quit?
Huh?
Confirmed that he rage quit?
Motherfucker was 1-4. The game was 11-2 at like 8 minutes. Wait, the game was like 11-2 at 8 minutes,
Yeah,
right?
we were losing anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm talking stuff over because someone like legitimately just left in the middle of randoms. Yeah, we should. Okay. And we're back. A little bit of odd things right here. Someone actually left into the middle of randoms. Don't do that, guys. No, I think he like legitimately left. Yeah. Because no one, I don't know what he looks like, and apparently his team doesn't even know where he is.
Yeah,
Like he's not in the bathroom. He's not outside.
Out here.
Did he
there's a
say
little
anything?
Dispute here, and
No, whatever.
an actual game that isn't being spectated.
I don't know,
right
he
now
just
and,
left.
Commentated. We have one.
No, this isn't the
actual
game,
person
but
to rage
the
quit and
sexiest
left.
Thresh. Yeah.
What can you say, man? League makes you tilt hard, but I don't think it makes
Yep.
you tilt that hard.
Too hard to tilt, but wow, red team, when we were gone, has actually picked up quite the advantage here. Actually, only a 1K going advantage, but lots of kills have been picked up. Yeah. Well, right now, Fierce onto this Cassiopeia is doing very well, and so is this Aurelia, 7-2-5. So just really ahead at the moment, and it looks like they're gonna go for the Baron.
Actually, are gonna start the Baron here.
I think they have just enough DPS to finish it in time, though.
It's also gonna be uncontested as well, since three members actually were down on the blue side.
Right, and blue team has no vision onto this. Fierce is actually gonna spawn as well, so he too will get the Baron buff. Well, right now, I really want to, like, with the Baron buff, the advantage, a lot of it is going to go onto the red team. Really, what I think the blue team has to do is they have to make sure they get to that backline. They have to get to the Jinx, get to the Cassiopeia, make sure that they die. What you could do possibly is you can use this high damage AP Ezreal ult, try to chunk them out from the backline, and then use your Malphite and your Leona to hard engage on them. And at least get them low, try to pick them off.
So it looks like blue team is actually going to trade the Baron for a dragon here. So
right.
3 uncontested dragons actually here.
Right, you know, as a blue team, you really got to pick up what you can right now. That is very far behind.
The third dragon is actually a pretty big league. That's the plus 15 AD and AP?
No, the third one is the movement speed.
Movement speed? Oh, okay.
In order the dragon goes, the first one is a plus to a percentage of your AP and AD.
Okay, that's the first
The second one is bonus damage to towers. The third one is movement speed. The fourth one is extra damage to minions, and the fifth one is the burn in double.
And the double, yeah. All right. Well, right now it looks like I really kind of looking for something, but it's not going out with the rest of the team all the way in the back here.
Right, Malphite actually gonna pick up the Abyssal Scepter. I guess trying to add a little bit more of damage with the Ezreal. Lots of AP damage right there.
You can see the mid lane being pushed out here by red team with the Baron buff. Let's see
right.
how the blue team will respond.
They have a Jinx right now. As long as you keep that Jinx safe, you will have the easiest siege ever.
They have the first tower uncontested.
Right.
And they're getting dropped. They're getting picked off like flies here. They're taking Baron to a tower, second tier tower.
Right.
Just getting a little bit more ward coverage over them. The blue team looks a little bit distraught and doesn't really know how to respond to this, in my opinion.
Right now, it's not even more that they're getting out-rotated. It's just like with the Baron buff and the Jinx, they just have so much siege at the moment.
That's true. You can see the mid lane is actually also being pushed here as well.
Right, and right now, if I was the red team, I think I would just rotate to bottom, get that tower right there. Look, already pinging it out.
They already have pings coming in.
I think.
I don't know, the greed looks a little bit too strong for these guys. It looks like they're looking for a fight here.
Right. I honestly think they'd be better off spending their time going for there. Looks like Fierce is already going there, spam pinging it. He really wants his team to understand that they need to go down to that bot tower right now.
That's true. A lot of the gold Could be
concede
the
auto
gold up,
fourth.
Lead could
I assume,
be
unless you want someone
from
to
this
play
one
for
tower here.
him.
Look at that, 4K gold lead over here. Uncontested.
All right, they are gonna actually grab up the tower.
They are being out-rotated, actually.
Yeah, now that
It's not looking too good for the blue team. I'm waiting for them to see how it responds, actually. Maybe are they waiting out the Baron, or
probably
are they
trying to
gonna
wait
give
out the
them
Baron
out?
right
Are they
here.
giving them the free towers just for the Baron to come out? Let's see how this goes out.
Honestly, they have a pretty good wave clear. I think they have a chance with the Ezra to wave clear, but because the Baron buff's a little bit too strong. Looks like they're gonna try to push mid here. At least try to get the wave pushing, and Aurelia's gonna go to top lane because the top tower is getting pushed in by the blue minions.
Yeah, it looks like they're all gonna is that 4-man? 4-man rotate? Getting
4-man. Lucian is still Lucian just base coming in now. Looks like they're gonna drive for a very cheesy bush tactic right now.
They don't have vision over Irelia though.
Yeah, but Aurelia at the same time doesn't have vision of them. But this is really what they need at this moment. They need a really good pick, and then they can move into trying to siege some of the towers.
I'm kind of curious to see how this works out here. And,
Right, Lucian isn't in the bush with them, so they have to be careful.
we need a sub.
What do you want to play?
I play 80 carry.
I'll support you. Play 80 carry.
You see that first
I'll
game?
support him.
You know,
I can just move into support.
he's a support main, dude. Just let him play
Oh, well,
support.
yeah, well. Let's continue back to casting action until we find this, figure this out.
Yep.
But,
Looks like he'll get a chance at redemption later on.
oh yeah, maybe. Hey man, I tried to, like I said a million times here, I tried to rep.
You repped them, Silvers, man. You repped them.
I rep Silvers, I rep Jinx, man. Jinx is the only champion that I actually play here. Not only because that I mean her and whatnot, but I wanna show that just
Let's
because
think
you're
about it
silver
this
doesn't
way.
mean
He got out so
jack.
quick.
But Elo's just a
Playing-
number.
Yeah, Elo is just a number. I'm not saying I'm good. I'm better. I should be something better than silver, but I mean, it does show in game what your skill is.
Wow, Gigo's actually gonna get picked off right there. Oh, but the Ezra is getting a lot of damage there.
In the front. Oh, but Pyke does land the insect, and he's going pretty hard with Irelia. Irelia's backing up, but goes back in with the Q, and doesn't get,
No one has touched Let's Get Demoted. He's just getting free autos off right there. Flashing in, trying to get them in. Picks up the double kill. Jinx is excited to catch his flashing into the wall. Slow's going to go down. And the ace picked up by the red team. Looks like the red team has a chance to end it right here. Death timers are still going.
looks like Fierce Servant over here tanking the tower for the team.
Yep, using the Archangels just to pick up some of the damage using the shield. And they don't quite have minions, however, so I don't think they'll be able to end the game.
Gonna back off here.
Right, they're going to get the dragon, though, spawning in 30 seconds, and that would just mean it would push them back so that the blue team, they can't get 5th dragon. It'll just take them that much longer to get 5th dragon.
Let's get demoted here. Taking a free red buff.
Right, you might as well take the red buff while you can, you know.
Prepping for the dragon here.
Don't leave.
Don't leave your fucking games. You're not allowed to leave.
So
Don't be a
dumb.
little bitch.
Dude, the
Yeah,
real life RQs.
Hey, man, we gotta have that printed out, quote unquote, Devin 2K15. Don't be a little bitch. Just play the game out, man. That's sad. But sorry about that.
Yeah.
Vulgar language coming out here.
But don't leave the game, guys. Come on, dude.
Yeah, please don't.
Come on.
I mean, maybe if you have a specific reason that might be good enough.
Just don't
If
RQ.
you're just gonna rage quit, it's not even worth. Tilting is just not worth it.
And wow, no one's actually going to pick up that ward.
Well, let's see. Fierce Raven a little too pushed out, but the save does come from Wolf with the lantern.
With the Thresh Lantern, right?
Let's see. They're just kind of hovering around here, trying to contest the dragon. But it does look like they are going to give up the dragon here to red team.
Right. Shigeo does have ultimate. Can go for the steal, but not quite going to go for it. Picked up by Pie Kid 1. Honestly, Sin doing a little bit better right now as compared to earlier. Has picked up a lot more assists.
Let's see. Oh, red ping's already coming in for the Baron. Let's see.
Right.
How's
Right.
blue team going to respond to this? It looks like they're just pushing out the mid lane here. They
Right.
don't even have any vision over here on this
Yep.
Baron.
No ward coverage. The problem is the red team's junglers, you know, he was at bot side, so it's going to take some time to get up there. And you do have to be a little bit careful because the blue team has 2 smites, one on the Ezreal, one on the Malphite.
They might be looking for a bait here. No one has yet to start the Baron.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to get a pick here before the Baron. That would definitely make it a lot safer if they got a pick on the Ezreal.
It does look like they are going to start the Baron here.
They're starting the Baron. X-Wolf trying to zone a little bit. Wow, the ultimate is going to chunk X-Wolf out for so much damage. Very nice knockup onto Fierce Riven. Fierce Riven is getting pretty low. But
Fierce
no
Riven
one...
goes down.
No one's touched Let's Get Demoted yet, and Escape is actually going to walk through the tank line, kill the Ezreal. That's a lot of the damage. Reaper's dad's going to die too, and
Trunda was just a little too deep by himself. I didn't think he was going to make it out anyways. But there we go again with the Leona, and missing the Zenith Blades.
all those Zenith Blades. This Aurelia is so good, however. Constantly is able to get into the backline, find one of the carries, delete her, and then get back into it, and then manage to survive. 9-2-9 already.
You can already see the Satan spawn over here, 666.
666 and 6 towers too. Did you see that? 6.
Not looking good here.
Right now, minions are knocking onto the Nexus tower. Red team is almost all spawned up, and right now, they could possibly go to Baron. They could just try to push, see some more towers. They just have so much options right now. They have a neither team has the best of visions, but still. Blue team with this fed Aurelia, with this fed Cassiopeia, with this fed Jinx is just so strong right now. Look at Fierce. He already has all. He's already fully built. He has all the items he needs right now.
That's true. I'm surprised this game is actually still going. It's a 41-minute game so far right now, and it looks like the gold lead is already on the red team. The kill lead is on the red team. The tower lead. All they need, and they already have. They just have so much lead. I'm surprised that they're not grouping here. It's just 5v5 end.
Right. Well, Aurelia does have the TP right now. Can put a little bit of bot side pressure. Right now, I think the red team should really try to get Baron control. Really ward around there. Try to get it set up so that Aurelia can eventually TP in, possibly get a flank onto the Ezreal or onto the Lucian.
It doesn't look like anything too crazy is going to start to happen there.
Right.
But it does look like red team is actually going to start grouping here, and then 5-man group. They could be 5-man pushing as well out top lane with the red ping.
Right. Lucian is moving down to the bottom side of the map, so there is a possibility for a Baron right now. They see Lucian through it, and
but we actually see red pings coming out, and we have Fierce Riven coming in with a little bit of poke, but nothing too crazy coming out.
Aurelia's coming in. She finds Sakeji, but she's getting stunned up. She's a 1v4 situation right now. Wow, the Zenith Blade is going to miss again. He's going to flash out, and Aurelia looks like she's going to survive. Let's Get Demoted is going to get the snipe onto Takeji. He's going to go down. B-Boy Red going in. Double kill for the Jinx, kill for Fierce, and look, so much damage is going on to the team right now. Where's Lucian? He's not there. Wow, what a great kick onto Giggles. He's going to go down. Pocket trading his life for the 80 carry. But right now, it looks like it could possibly be GG. Let's Get Demoted is up. They're taking the inhibitor. Minions are slowly getting there. The death timers are just so long right now.
This is the fight that I was waiting for, man. Just group together and end it.
Right, group together and end it. I'll give a lot of props to PyKid1. He wasn't doing the best earlier. The pause also messed him up a bit, but he's been having some very solid insect kicks this game. And even for Let's Get Demoted and Fierce, their positioning has just been so great. Escapes. Looks like he's going to mess up there a little bit. Taking the trade aggro for a bit too long. Going to go down, but looks like it will finally be GG for the red team.
A little bit of BM coming on here.
Of course, you always got a BM. Always got a BM. And GG to Fierce Riven. And it looks like we'll be waiting for the next game. So until then, we'll be back. See the two. Yeah.
bar. Would have thought that a motherfucker from the land when I came up, I made them stacks. Never was warm in the city, so I had to get on the record and come blaze these tracks. This is a real rapper's theme music. Bitch, sing to it. This how you cook up some dope with no powder. Don't turn on that stove, just turn this shit up louder. Black Eddie Bauer, mask on my face like I'm ready to take what is yours cause it's ours. Y'all stole my style, I shit on you like bowels and take all your princesses, bitch, I am Bowser. Fuck superpowers, I got this weed. Gun on my hip, dog, that's all that I need. I don't play games, man, I'm not in no league. And I don't drop no names, but bitch, I am from Cleveland. Let the damn, someone tell Britney we did it again. I heard Pooh got acquitted again. And my bank account holding 6 digits again. Pull out some hand, this for the ones who ain't make it. This for the ones who ain't make it. Focus your lens, pointed at me and see greatness. Pointed at me and see greatness. Ray need a Benz, Dub need a all-black Mercedes. Tezo need all white, he racist. But homie, I'm saying, I need a penthouse that's vacant. A-rap money, salam alaikum, the beach is so wicked. Pick up your shotty, my bitch is a murderer. She got a body, she got that brain. Summa cum laude, my city the jungle. Don't take that safari, it's lions, it's tigers. Gangsta disciples, lords, Judas is shakes and them rifles. Whores who swear that they live by the Bible. When friends who think they deserve more than entitled. And that's why I'm out of the ghetto, away from the mornings with snow and that shovel. Up out of this level, I'm trying to be #1, why would I settle? Go to the new world, no Pinto, no Nino, no Santa Maria. Still keep it hood with my Pia, sipping Carlos Rossi Sangria.
Drinking my cup, working my wrist, I be spanking my slut.
Juggle my nuts, use your 2 hands while I juggle these fucks. But that zero, it's none. My hands busy holding middle fingers up. I don't do 2 things, that's love and it's trust. And I don't hate y'all, I'm just fucking with us. And that's where the Nipsey, my hustles mean I can sell best to Ken Griffey. I'm like Lionel Richie, my fans have me touring till 2050. This cycle is evil, this verse is Patino on top of my people. And fuck all these fakers, can't wait till you back on your feet, the streets need you. Up out of the ghetto, away from the mornings with snow and that shovel. Up out of this level, I'm trying to be #1, why would I settle? Gone to the new world, no Pinto, no Nino, no Santa Maria. And I still keep it hood with my Pia, sipping Carlos Rossi Sangria. Kells.
Alright, look, man. All you gotta do is make it through the day. And we gonna start with getting the fuck out of this place. I can't stand that house, man. Damn. Ooh, she's pretty. Hold up, man. Is that Topanga? What the fuck? That's crazy, man. Man, what I need to do is get a fucking belt. Oh, I know that smell. Yeah, I'm definitely posting up at this bus stop.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? You alright?
Yeah. It's one of those, like, fucked up weeks. You know what I'm saying?
I know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Hit that. Maybe it'll brighten up your day.
Damn. Good looking, man.
No problem.
I'm Kels.
I'm Wiz.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Good to meet you, too.
Hell yeah.
I lost my job last night. Picked up my paycheck, but 35% of it gone already, cause Uncle said they get paid yet. Mom and them bitchin' about this rent, I ain't even gon' say shit. And half of what is left goes to her, cause I ain't use that latex, damn. Cheese sandwich and chips, Slim just spilled his drink in my Toyota 96. Well, at least that blunt is lit, don't they say life is what you make it? I'm trying to make it money, and ride through my hood clean as Easter Sunday, that's what's up.
All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky. All my dreamers, dreamers, put your hands in the sky one time. All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky. All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky one time. For the bullshit that you came from, worked hard to get away from, but the devil's there and you just can't seem to shake them. For the long night that you stayed up, thinking about that paper, crushing, lick it, split it, light it, blaze up. From the mind of a stoner, from the mind of a stoner, simple thoughts from a loner, simple thoughts from a loner, just the mind of a stoner, from the mind of a stoner, simple thoughts from a loner, simple thoughts from a loner.
Parents aren't doing much now since little brother got locked up, and I'm stuck smoking this mid, waiting for the weed man to get stocked up, and my girl canceled on me. Said something else popped up, and I can't get with my ex now cause her ring finger all rocked up. Dang. No one likes you when you're 23 without a plan. Sit around in apartments all day smoking weed, and I'm like, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe till I spill out in my Subaru, and in the rear view is them lights. Red, white, blue, same color as our flag. The ones that they say salute, but the ones that's whooping my ass. And the same days that I'm happy is the same days that I'm mad, cause I can't go 24 hours without shit happening to my ass. Get high.
All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky. All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky one time. All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky. All my dreamers, put your hands in the sky one time. For the bullshit that you came from, worked hard to get away from, but the devil's there and you just can't seem to shake them. For the long night that you stayed up, thinking about that paper, crushing, lick it, split it, light it, blaze up. From the mind of a stoner, from the mind of a stoner, simple thoughts from a loner, simple thoughts from a loner, just the mind of a stoner, from the mind of a stoner, simple thoughts from a loner, simple thoughts from a loner.
Rolling up this weed,
simple thoughts from a loner.
thinking about life, and you know what? I'm good. Yeah.
Regrets collect like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. I can see no way, I can see no way. And all of the goons come out to play, and every demon wants his pound of flesh. But I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues strong. It's always darkest
all these pretty lights, can't you see them? Endless nights, and my life's museum, where we see our heroes and pretend to be them, and we seize the day, carpe diem. Previous to this dream state, I had leftovers on each plate. Left shoe all tattered up from this long journey, my feet ache. Left the life that I lived, cause every day was just replays, and I dream big.